So, which is the quickest way to financial burnout? By busily managing your money. Now, what do I mean by busily managing your money? So, busily managing your money, this idea that when you keep track of your finances, like when you keep track of every expense that you make, when you budget your money up to the dollar or up to the shilling, when you check in with your finances daily, that when you do all this, it will increase your financial ability. And now, what ends up happening is actually the opposite. So instead of this increasing your financial ability, it ends up burning you out, and now it ends up even affecting you negatively in terms of your finances. And now, what happens is that when you are managing your money busily, the cost of it is that it ends up taking your eating it into your thoughts, eating into your eating into your thoughts, eating into your eating into it end up eating into your thoughts, it end up eating into your resources like time and your energy now. Now what end up now that is now what eventually brings out this financial burnout, because now a lot of your thought, a lot of your energy, a lot of your time being spent on managing your finances, looking at what's how is my budget doing? Like, is there a shilling that I should save somewhere? Is there a shilling that I should reduce somewhere? Is there an asset that is not doing well today? Is there something that I have overpaid? So what ends up happening is that all this end up taking a lot of your energy, thoughts, and time. And now, as you know, time is your most valuable asset. And now, at the end of the day, you eventually burn out because it takes more from you than you are getting from it. So, I'm your host, Samuel King, the founder and CEO of NK Elite. NK Elite is an agency which is focused on marketing and fundraising. So, that is copywriting, email marketing, and grant writing. Now, this is the Elite Money series. So, here is where I share the lessons that I have learned about money from my time as a salesman, from my time as a marketer, from my time as a fundraiser, and right now as an entrepreneur. So, back to the financial burnout. So, if you notice that you have been managing your money busily, so this means that you have been tracking every expense that you are making. You have been checking in with your assets daily, or you have been you have been second one is getting lost for now. So you have been checking your asset daily, you have been tracking every expense, and now the other thing is that you the final thing is that you have been budgeting your finances, like budgeting your income to the shilling or to the dollar. You notice you have been doing it now. There's a better way of staying on top of your money without manually doubling with your money. Now, this is a little way of managing your money is automating your finances. So what this means is that instead of you going around getting involved with anything, what happens is that you allocate your money. So you allocate your rent, you allocate your food expenses, you allocate your investment share, you allocate your loan repayment if you have a loan, and you allocate any other payments that you are making from your account. And now what happens is that when you allocate like this, you authorize the bank to make those payments. So you make the payment, and now for you at the end of the month, what you do is that you just come in and check whether everything is going as you have planned. So instead of manually paying this one, paying this one, paying this one, taking your asset, budgeting everything to the dollar, you just put them into allocations which have percentages of your income. And now those expense with those percentages now every month you'll be checking in to see whether the allocation is going as you had planned it. And now this is I find this to be the best way of managing your money, because instead of manually dabbling with everything, you take a step back, and now when you take this step back, it gives you more time, more energy, and also your thoughts are not focused on only managing the money, but you can now shift your focus to increasing your income, you can shift your focus to finding and acquiring new asset, and finally you can check in with your asset maybe every month, every 3 months, every 6 months. And now by doing that now you can check in with the health of your asset so that you know how the asset is doing. And now when you do it like that now, it doesn't occupy much of your thought, because you have more time to allow your mind to process everything that is going on. So that is the way that I've found to be the best way of managing your money. So rather than manually going about managing your money, you automate everything from your checking account. And now the only thing you do is that at the end of the month, you're just looking at it to see that everything is going as you expected. If something has shifted, maybe an allocation you have given, maybe it's a loan repayment, and now you have finished the loan. So when you look at it and realize that you've finished the loan now, you can allocate that money to something else. Or if a new priority has come up, you can look at this, you can now look at how you can reallocate so that with new priorities get the percentage that it deserves from your income. So that is how I found to be the best way of managing money. Now the question is, have you been doubling with your money? So let me know in the comments below whether you've been doubling with your money, like how you have been managing your money, and because I am curious to know like how you have been going about the process. And now after this now, I would like you to I would recommend that you go to your bank, you make that those allocation to your checking account, and now this will release the time you spend on your budget. It will release the time you spend managing your asset, and it also release the time that you waste paying every expense, and now going through the hassle of making sure that you have paid the right amount. It will reduce that, and now you'll be in a position to find more financial opportunities that will be more valuable to you than just managing your money busily. So let me know in the comments below how you have been managing your money. And that's all for today. So for the next session, go and start, make sure that you are now managing your money rightly, that you have automated your finances. Now when you do that now, it will be very easy for you to grow your finances rather than just doubling is your expenses, doubling is your asset daily. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't add anything to your finances. So I'll see you in the next session, and go and automate your finances. So bye bye, comedian.